Hello, welcome to IamWoke. I'm your host, Emelina. Today we're going to be going through a Pleiadian message channel through the Akashic Records for the Scorpio eclipse that's on May 15th to May 16th. Welcome, dear ones. This is going to be a life-changing portal. You've already experienced the first of the eclipses within the month of May that have jump-started your process, your learning, the equation of the life that you most want to live, the experiences that you are looking to draw towards you, dear ones. This portal is a portal of rapid awakening. We know we say these things in terms like this very frequently and often, but we'd like to bring more attention to the level of awakening for those of you that are even awake or awakening to another level, and these will feel inherently uncomfortable because through a process of awakening you very quickly shift identity patterns and realize what you are and what you are not, or what you were and what you are looking to become. And that gap, that space in between becomes really prominent and clear in times like these, dear one. Our encouragement at this time would be for you to take whatever comfort you need to find within yourself as you are moving through the dynamic frequencies of a shift such as this one. There are many frequencies that are accessible at this time, like harp strings displayed in front of you. It is up to you as far as which one you want to pluck, what sound you want to hear that would be pleasing to you, what path you'd like to pursue as you are moving forward, and the process of the person that you are becoming as you move forward. For there is no way to really screw up your path, to screw up how you'd be moving forward. It is the decision in every moment for the person that you decide that you are to become. And as you look at the display, the buffet of options of the next choice, the next choice, the next choice, as you are moving forward on your path, each decision is the identity that you are looking to claim in that moment. So rather than thinking in your path or in your decisions as terms of right and wrong, think of the decisions as who am I, who do I desire to be, what action do I desire to take right now, and then pluck the string that makes that decision, and then tackle the next decision in the same way, and the next decision, and the next decision. And in the process of making all of these decisions, you're going to become a different version of yourself. This is a period of precise alignment where you're going to be moving forward with actions and behaviors that support you in becoming the person that you most want to become, with the life that you most desire to live, dear ones. For to create a life that you desire, you have to become a person that has the life that you desire. And the chances of that person, your version of yourself in that place, in that state, in that reality, being different from who you are right now are very high. Now, it's up to you to start bridging that gap, to decide, how does that person function? What decisions does that person make? How do they move forward? How do I support myself in the in-between process right now, where you're going to feel like as you are in flux, the frequency shifting will create discomfort. And it's important that you don't identify that discomfort as being harmful or bad, dear ones, for that discomfort is the chatter, is the shifting of gears as you are going into a higher gear. So if you label it, if you call it something bad, then you will naturally sit back rather than moving forward in the way that you'd like to. Many of you will be in disgust at this feeling, at this frequency. It'll feel like a misalignment. You'll feel so innately uncomfortable and grossed out. You're not going to be thrilled about it. But if you can hang through that process and move through it, knowing that it is a necessity for you to be able to make these portal jumps, to shift in up gears into the life that you are looking to live, then you'll realize that if you can just make it through this little roller coaster ride right now, that you'll begin shifting gears and you'll begin to see progress and you'll begin to see alignment and tighter frequencies that are more familiar to you as you make them more familiar to you through your own accumulation of knowledge, of interest, of experience, and making decisions that are suiting your new needs to your highest available purpose. In simple terms, we would ask you to create a plan for where you'd like to go, allow your heart to lead, feel into your heart, and trust the heart's inkling of the desire the heart's direction forward over the mind. The mind will take a seat back for a moment and then will begin to support you as you begin to take action forward from the place of the heart, as you begin to move yourself forward from the place of the heart. And in the meantime, there will be this discomfort, this chatter, and it's not something to label or be upset about. It's something to ride the wave of, something to move through, knowing that there is something better on the other side of it, that you are in the process, mid-process of a transformation. And as many of you know, a butterfly, when it goes into the cocoon, becomes some level of a mush and then completely transforms into a butterfly. Some degree of this is the mush, and it's important for you to understand that you are mid-transformation, and that when you are mid-transformation, there's nothing comfortable about it. So don't look for the comfort in the transformation, but provide yourself with the body comforts that you're going to need. If you need a couple of hours to go sit in the sun, go do that. If you're going to need some specific foods that are more comfort style that will give you what you feel you're going to need in the moment, do that. If you need more nutritious foods or juices, you're going to take care of yourself in that way. If you need a nap, take a nap. If you need extra sleep, take extra sleep. This time period is blessed. It is of a extraordinarily high frequency. There is much support moving underneath it that many of you will begin to realize more as you move forward. It is also important for you to identify that your beliefs at this time, your desires at this time, must stem from the heart space. This is a very powerful portal that will be leading many of you forward for the next 12 to 18 months. From this portal, you want to make sure that you are not allowing your mental faculties to just run the show, to run amok on what you think you should be doing. You should be feeling into what you should be doing. Feel what your desires are, come from the heart space, and decide what your life will look like. Decide what you get to have. Decide that you're going to be certain about it, that there is no way that anything is going to go other than what you have just described to yourself within that little decision. And by little, we mean just you can make a micro decision, but ultimately you are making a decision of your path moving forward, of who you are going to be and how you're going to pursue it and who you are going to become. And in the process of all of that is a rapid awakening, an extraordinary awakening. And that awakening can be uncomfortable. And that's what we've been trying to explain to you. And through that discomfort, you're going to learn all about yourself, so much about yourself, and where you're looking for comfort and where you're looking to relationships to provide you comfort that maybe shouldn't be looked for, where you can provide that comfort for yourself, how you're going to move forward anyway, and who you're going to become in this process, dear ones. This is not a joke. This time period is not a joke. This is a time period where you're going to be moving forward. We wish that you receive the downloads that are going to be very action-oriented, very clear-cut and dry and precise. It is a precise science for you to get what you want. It is a precise science for you to receive everything that you're looking to receive from this universe and to become the person in the process that will be able to receive these gifts and blessings without swatting them away, without turning away, with wide open arms, because you expect it, because you know it to come, because you know you are entitled, that this is your worth, that this is your birthright to receive everything you are asking for. Dear ones, now is the time to start making demands for your life and how it will look moving forward, how you will be, who you will be, and to decide that it gets to work for you, to decide that nothing will throw you off, to decide that you get to have it because you do, and to block out any other distractions that might say anything otherwise. This is the time. There is precise clarity right now for all of you to begin making that step forward, claiming who you are. Do not back down. When a lion roars, and it demands and takes up space. It takes up presence. A lion doesn't roar and then cower back and wonder whether or not that roar was big enough or loud enough or what needed. It roars. It just does what it does. It is a lion. Most of you in your natural state are of this lion prowess. You are awakened. You are ready to take everything that it is that you want to take and create into this world in the most benevolent way. But you're shying back and sitting back now is not the time for this anymore. Strike while the iron is hot. The energy right now is ripe for this level of awakening. It is ripe for these big changes that you all desire. Don't think too much, dear ones. Take swift, rapid action. When the action comes in as an inspiration, just move forward. Just say, okay, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to figure out who I am in the process, and I'm going to learn a lot about myself, and that might be uncomfortable, and that's okay. I'm going to allow myself to be in a place of discomfort, and I'm going to allow myself to soothe myself from that place of discomfort so that I can continue to show up for these decisions that may be difficult decisions, that may be decisions, they're frequently going to be decisions that you have not made before in a way that you've not made them. And rather than sitting in paralysis, it's important that you decide what you want and then go after it. Decide what you want and then accept expect the resources to be brought to you, dear ones. At this time, we feel that this message is complete. We know this has been an intense message, an extraordinary one, and we hope that it has lit a fire under the butt of each and every one of you so that you can begin moving forward, because you're going to have to now. Time of wishing and waiting is over. This is a time of action, of prowess. You've got this. We know that you do. If you need any support, call on any of us, any of your guides, higher guides, spirit, higher self, and release your need to control the outcome. Release what you think is getting in your way. Ask yourself to get out of your way and ask your guides to support you in seeing and believing in something that you have yet to experience that is of your highest good. With this, our message is complete. May you have a blessed experience during this eclipse season and portal. Ashe. All right, if you enjoyed this, as always, please remember to like the video, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what resonated with you most or what you're experiencing during this eclipse season. Remember to subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so you don't miss any energy updates. And as always, I have some links in the description below. I do have a couple of openings for readings over the next few weeks, as well as my high performance spiritual coaching program, where I do an intensive combination of spiritual life and business coaching. You can find all of those links and get in touch with me in the description below. I hope you guys have a great full moon, and until next time, I'll see you later.